Yo, what's up guys? Dave here from D Services and Dave's Wholesale Cabinets. So, first off, I want to say Happy New Year 2020. Can't believe it, another decade. So, first video of the year, I'm going to show you what we're going to do to update this. Actually just realized today that this trailer is actually 10 years old, and look at that right there. It's 2010. So this is a 7,000 GVW trailer, double axle. It's 14 foot long, 7 foot wide, and it's been a really nice trailer. I have some ladder racks on it, not that we use them, but occasionally we have to. Alright, so on to some of the updates we're going to do. First thing we're going to do is we're going to be changing out this manual tongue jack to an automatic. So it's just going to have a switch, and it's going to go up and down, and there'll be another switch that has these two lights on the sides. It'll be on each side. I don't know if it'll be enough of light for hookups, but you know, for nighttime hookups, if it's not a big deal. I could always run an additional light. But how we're gonna accomplish this is once the jack is installed, there's going to be a single wire, and we have this nice big box that sits on top of the A-frame here, and there's not that much that we keep in here. So what we're going to do is we'll move some stuff out of the way. We'll put a compartment here, and then we're going to install a nice big deep cycle battery, probably from Interstate or something, you know, good. And anytime you do that, it's going to be one of them like lead acid batteries, so you got to vent it. So what we're going to do is we're going to drill probably 2 holes in this corner, that corner, and we may even drill one in the middle, maybe probably like 2 inch in diameter, and then we'll silicone some grommets in there, and that'll act as some venting. We're going to do it in the back. As you can see, there's a little bit of space back there, so it should have sufficient venting. The reason why we're going to do it in the back is because you know, if you're driving this in the weather, rain or snow or anything else, I don't want anything going into these sides. So you know, we're gonna do that in the back there. The other thing that we're gonna do, because we're putting a battery in, is go over here. So on the inside of this trailer, you can see that it has lights. There's one little one there, and there's one way down there. Now, it's great that it has lights. It also has a switch, as you can see. And when you flip that switch, the lights are supposed to go on. And they do. They work fine, except it has to be hooked up to the truck. The problem is most of the time that we use this trailer, it's not really hooked up to the truck. So it's usually parked in somebody's driveway, and we need lights. So I'm going to put some LED lighting in, and I'll probably put them kind of close to where this is. I'll probably kind of go right up across here. Can't screw to the roof, so it's got to be onto you know, onto the metal bracing here for the roof. So, you know, I might have to build some type of bracket that attaches, depending on the type of light. But I'm thinking potentially to run 4 in here, and I'll have to see how that works. And then what we'll have to do is, you know, just like these, the wires will have to run down, and they'll kind of come down the wall somewhere and under the trailer, and it'll have to go back into this you know, the box on the A-frame here, and we'll probably drill, we'll probably drill a hole. This is screwed right to the A-frame, so we'll probably drill a hole right over here somewhere, come up with the line, attach it, and we'll also have to put a switch inside. What that's going to do is we'll be able to flip the lights on, then they'll go on. Now, in addition to that, by having electric tongue jack, lights in the trailer, that battery will go dead because there's not going to be anything to charge it. It's not going to be hooked up to the truck like an RV where it has something that's going to charge the battery. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a solar panel. We're going to put the solar panel right up on here, mount it, and again, we're going to line down probably through here and attach it to the battery, and that's going to give the battery a nice trickle charge. So with doing those updates electrically, we'll be in good shape. Now I have marking lights up here. They all work. They're not LED, and the marking lights up here all work, and those are also not LED. Those I'm not going to change right now until they blow. Once one of them blows, I'm just going to change every single one of them. But I already upgraded the tail lights on each side to LEDs, and they work fantastic. And also the fender lights, marking lights on the fenders, those are also upgraded to LED, so they work awesome. Never really had a problem with them, and if you do, you just pop them off, you clean the contacts inside, push them back, and they're good to go. Excuse me. All right, some of the other things we're going to do to this, you can look for some of these updates, is we're going to change out the emergency braking mechanism here. It's pretty stiff. It should be actually flopping around, believe it or not, because when you're driving down the road and you pull this is going to pull straight to the truck. This should pull, this should move in whatever direction that this pulls. You can see if I pull it, it's very, very, very tight, and you don't want to break this off. You actually want to pull this out so it engages the brake. So we're going to change that. We're going to probably sand all of this down, repaint everything, get a nice new a nice new pin here. Chains look pretty good, not too concerned about the chains. And then a couple other little things, and then I'll go into the bigger one. This plastic piece of junk, I'll show you what happened here. This thing broke, and on a stiff wind, the door will fly open, whether or not this is hooked up. So we're going to change that out. We'll probably adjust the door a little bit. It seals well. There's no leaks in the trailer, so we're going to check it out. But this is what we're going to change out. This is going to be a big thing. The tires. We're gonna actually get 5 tires for this. We're gonna get brand new, 4 brand new tires, and on the other side I'll show you why. And then we're also gonna get a spare tire, which this trailer did not come with. And not too sure where we're gonna mount that. I was thinking mounting it right here. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to see. So we'll see about that. But anyhow, yeah, we're gonna get new tires, and while we're doing the tires, we have them off. We're actually going to be changing out the suspension parts in here. You can see they're all old and rusted. We're gonna get all new bolts. Probably those new leaf springs for these, most likely. You could see. Let's see if I can get in there. Yeah, you can see. So the axles look good. you know, you can see like this hub, you know, we're gonna redo these the bearings on all of this. That one's wet, this one's dry. So, and let me walk around the side here, and I'll show you one of the main reasons why we're going to replace these tires. So you can see it actually don't look too bad, as you can see from tread, but check this out. Look at that. This will explode on you. That's the tire separating at the seam. You can see it's cracking here. All right, and just to kind of give you an idea of how big this is, it goes all the way down here. But that big part, oh sorry, that big part is as big as my hand, and it's roughly about, I don't know, 1/8 inch, 3/16 of an inch delaminated there. So these tires are pretty much shot as far as dry rot. Not going to replace them now because this trailer's not moving until it gets warmer, but we're going to get all 4 new tires plus a spare, and we should be good. I actually can't believe that they lasted this long. Again, this trailer's 10 years old. These tires have never been changed. This trailer sits more than it travels, and the reason why it does that is because, you know, we'll tow it to a job, which, you know, we may be on the road between going back and forth to that job for roughly, I don't know, let's just say driving time might be 45 minutes total between going back and forth, but it sits in people's driveways while we're doing kitchen renovations, bathroom renovations, for months. You know, sometimes if you're doing a kitchen, you might be there 2 months. Bathroom might be 2 weeks, a week, you know, depends. Every job's a little different, but so here it is. This is the, you know, again, this is our trailer, and the upgrades we're going to do probably come the spring. I'm going to want some nice warm weather. It's going to take me some time to do it. That's it. And actually, no, that's not it. Sorry. We took our, we had changed our phone number last year. Used to have a cell phone number on here that I don't have anymore, and left these marks. And what we did was, we had purchased for the truck an eraser wheel for it's a 3M eraser wheel for stuff like this. And we debadged the truck, which you can see on my other channel, DE's how-tos and reviews. You'll be able to see that video there. I'll put the link at the bottom, you know, at the back end of this, so you can get to it real quick. But excuse me. Basically, what we did was, when we had all of this extra residue on here from the you know, the vinyl, the eraser wheel took that off on the truck. So that's what we're kind of hoping for with this. And you know, we had some guys that had some, you know, some paint speckles, so we're probably gonna see if we can get some mineral spirits or something on there to take that off. You know, aside from that, it's pretty good. It says serving New Jersey with over 15 years, but guess what? That was when I bought this trailer, so now that's 25 years. Go figure. It's crazy. But all right, guys, that's enough. Rambled enough. I hope you enjoyed this video and liked seeing the trailer and the improvements I'm going to make to it. I will show those improvements as we do them, but again, that's not going to be most likely till spring. And one of the main reasons why we're going to do these improvements is because we're going to be driving this down to Ocala, Florida, and you know, we want this to make the ride, make the trip. So all right, I'll see you guys later. Please subscribe, please like and comment. Thank you. Bye.